Saying no to Kel, we walk away. It's far too scary to open it. Let's just resort back to our comfortable bed. In our beloved monochrome home. After chores first. Just sweep. Don't sweep there though. There isn't nothing to sweep. I think it's around time where Basil's getting bullied by Aubrey. I wonder if Kel was nearby to see and stop Aubrey. I wonder if Kel could stop her.
Oh shit!
What if Aubrey hit a lucky strike and really hurt Kel? It doesn't matter. They don't exist at this point. As Sunny gets dizzy, he starts to hallucinate, and the house is infested with spiders. I know something this time around that I think I should have realized sooner. Every phobia encounter is at these stairs that Mari died on. The phobias that comfort you in Mari's voice always were at these godforsaken stairs. We focus, and I realized that Sunny just geeked out till midnight. Speaking of, if you hang out with Kel and ignore him the second day, the game becomes more messed up. Since you get told head on about Mari, it's almost like breaking headspace before it starts to break hard.
Oh, hi, stranger. Just gonna... That's... That scared the shit out of me.
Oh wow, look, it's when Sunny isolated himself and made Omori so he wouldn't be that monster. What? Welcome back to Headspace. Nothing's changed here from last we saw, so highlight real thing? Yeah, let's do that.
Riveting. Look at this asshole. Oh, that jackass. Oh, hi, the lake. Back in the real world. What? I will tell you a story. In the beginning, there existed 3 layers. The noob layer, the probe layer, and the master layer. Tofu. Talk about Orange Oasis right here, right now.
Oh, come on, I was hopefully really getting my strive going with these edits, man. Okay, well, give me a film dissolve. Way earlier, we mentioned this train station. It was goddamn packed. But thanks to Space Boyfriend, we have a ticket for the train, so we can get on it.
Bitch, do you know who I am?
Boarding the train, we see plenty of strangers who,
Oh, wow, look. Where is home? Here is not where home is. Home is not here.
I think they're trying to sell a point to me. But after a few seconds, the train starts shaking. And it gets really dark, really fast. And we find something. And she apologizes to us. Mari can't help Sunny, so all she can do is say sorry to her brother who won't forgive himself for her.
No.
And look, we made it! Gay tour guard! Welcome to the Orange Oasis. An area.
Brown sugar feels good. Oh, it's all brown sugar. That's cute. Gross. I want to pick it up. That's disgusting, Koji. Yeah, what the fuck?
Nothing really happens here, to be fair. It has a few attractions, like this battle theme.
Oh, shit!
Those Who Forget History is an upbeat and sick-ass track, even outside its name being referenced to a quote, "Those who forget history are doomed to repeat it," which is an obvious reference to how Sunny is just sleeping away again and doing the same thing he's done for 4 years. Ignoring the IRLs ping him to get on the 4 like, oh, come on guys, I'm this close to perfecting my running gun build! This song sounds like a mix of everything and not like the Slime Girls theme. This one feels like it was purposely done like baking a cake which is sweet, like this song, which is in a brown sugar desert with desserts. God damn, I can write! It's spacey sounding like Otherworld, a wee bit grounded like the forest, and 2 notes away from The next attraction is Rain Town. Familiar memories are stirred here. I do not know why there's a stage introduction here, since it's literally just a garden with plants running around, and really watery soup. We can bring one of the kids along with us if we save the plants though. You'll be named Kashmiri. Third attraction of Orange Oasis is the Dino Dig in the Food Pyramid. You get a shovel and can dig around for food, or the illustrious Pyramid Key, which lets you go to the next floor, which lets you dig up better items and fight stronger enemies. And that's a dino guarantee! You can also dig up Dino Dollars, which lets you buy a better spoon. And you can also dig up Hector! Times have changed since we all last saw him that time ago. He has a family now, but Hector Jr. would take his spot in Kel's Hector-shaped dent in his pocket. The food pyramid is the farm area of the game. The enemies offer insane XP gains, and you get some of the strongest food here like the Dino Jam and Dino Pasta, or my personal favorite, the Dino Clumps. Some of the strongest healing items in the game being chicken nuggets is really goddamn funny to me. Anyways, the enemies you farm are very goddamn powerful. Yeah! Just to counterbalance how powerful I'd be against the queen herself, I farm these guys at level 11. They should be farmed nearing level 20, by the way. I was getting my ass beat!
Holy shit, I blacked out. This game kinda hard when you're on the level, I won't lie. Speaking of, this is the perfect time to talk about how freaking babying this Headspace is.
Yeah, thanks, Sony. Headspace really baby Sunny, by the way. You get unwavering love from almost everybody. You get an extra life if you start losing a fight. And if you fail, whatever. You can try again, little brother. Friends are dead. Put some jam on that wound. It'll be fine. I smacked my hand. I got 2 in character. Put some jam on that wound. It'll be fine. Death isn't an issue. Everything is so lighthearted that Headspace is practically flying. It's impossible to make a mistake here when you can just run and gun anything that bothers you. Anyways, we beat up that whole snake and get... I did not lie when I said insane XP gains. But it's at the 3rd level where things get a bit weird. We have to fight these monstrosities of humanity.
Oh, foul beast!
And they are doing monstrous damage. Good God! But they also give a monstrous amount of experience. But they aren't the real hunt here. The real prize is that beast on top of the pyramid. The cowardly being that lies there. And defeating it offers the greatest weapon for Kel in the game. God damn it, wait a second. The Chicken Ball! A weapon not built for attack at all, but instead, speed. Now with just run and gun alone, it's doing insane damage. Now stack flexing, ecstasy, and coffee on it, and well, you will have something called Kel Nuke.
Are you sure this will work? I have no idea!
It probably does enough damage to cause a hole in time, to be fair, but after that first nuke, I'm resistant to this stuff now. Not sure about anybody else who gets hit by it. What was that noise? The final attraction in the Orange Oasis is... Oh, come on, man. Oh, well, we do have a queen to topple. I have yet another thing to mention on Sweetheart. Doesn't she look familiar? With a few more stretch theories, I'd say Sweetheart is representative of Mari on top of whatever the original character of Sweetheart was. Mari is perfect in Headspace, but in reality it wasn't. She was human. She pushed Sunny a bit, made a fair few mistakes, and was passionate to a harmful degree about perfection. But if she's perfect in Headspace, where did the imperfections end up? Oh, hi, Sweetheart. Hey, have you heard of anyone obsessed with something to a harmful degree, possibly pertaining to perfection in some way, made your fair few mistakes, and pushed Omori a bit? Oh, wait a minute, it's you! Also, she's unfathomably obsessed with Hero, which Mari wasn't, but like, you gotta make this person look different enough from Mari, so that isn't just obvious, right? Anyways, tinfoil caps off.
It's funny how he's still talking. I could have sworn I hit a lung. Oh, there it is.
After we check the library out, we wake up with Sunny again. We have more chores to do. Time to clean the dishes. I wonder what Hiro and Kel are doing at this point. Hiro's on his way here still, probably. Maybe Kel and Basil. I bet Kel comes outside at night and blasts a radio to get Sunny outside. Maybe just cries with his original friend group being split now. God damn it. Maybe Mom won't notice it. After we do the dishes, Sunny realizes that, good God, he stinks.
This dachshund, Rusty, suffers from narcolepsy, a condition that causes him to suddenly fall asleep when he's trying to do other things.
Well, Sunny had to face thalassophobia somehow. Was Sunny just sleeping in the goddamn tub?
Oh my gosh, it's my new.
Well, nothing's here for us. Let's go visit our friends. Going to the shore is not Mari, but Kel. He tells about everyone getting a job. I'd like to mention that even in Headspace, Kel goes out of his way to help Sunny. Or should I say Omori now?
I will kill you with the hand of God. Die! Oh my God! I actually just. Oh, he actually died. Oh, I see a problem here. Wow, it's crazy. Just a few hours in the video, I was fighting this guy. And God himself, Pluto.
Okay, so I already paid for the toll, so let's be cheap, evil, and stingy. The backways don't have too much except construction and items.
Huh. I've seen this shit somewhere before. I think it was called Fernway? Drive, no. What was the place called? I've seen these all somewhere familiar.
As we go forward, we find Snaily. He wants to become strong like us.
Everybody knows that the best way to learn is under intense life-threatening pressure.
Well, it makes sense that Suhara took the cheap bum route. Snaily wants to fight again, but this time he has learned some skills to fight with. But I'm a hater, so I hit him with
Super Vegeta's Big Bang Attack!
a few enemies here and there block our way again, but at the end of the path is Snaily once again, who claims to be on par with 4 idiots who hold the sun in their palms. Oh wow, you can manipulate emotions, what a neat part trick, watch this.
How?
Okay, so Snaily kinda got the moves now, and offers a decent enough challenge. He did learn from the best after all. But Snaily ain't no Kel. He will not surpass the Masters just yet.
No!
Oh, hey.
Okay, now to skip past Humphrey up until... Yeah, alright, that was good. I'd like to know that Basil's remembered last by Aubrey. At least to the best of her memory. Stubborn and hard-headed, she won't forget him. Or what she thinks Basil is, now that Sunny is outside now. Now we can go back to the Orange Oasis and finish it outright. Hidden under a graveyard for bread is a secret artifact. The Big Toast. And it breaks the floor under us. At least we have flour to break our fall. Ahead is a mole who tells us to piss off and not to mess with the breadtogram. I'm killing the cat! I'm sacrificing the cat to the Dark Ones! Oh no. After our plenty of sacrificing, me even Papa Chip himself and killing its evil twin, we get a recipe. Sacrifice the mole. A recipe for disaster. Run! Well, I guess we didn't die. I gotta wonder, does the gang understand death? Do they just go, oh, it's toast time, or does Omori just have them actually die a lot until he resets headspace and lets them actually die? I guess they actually just die. Up ahead are the UNBREAD twins in an area called Breaven. They wail in sadness since they've been making bread since the beginning of time itself, aka 4 years ago.
Hey, Pops, does this thing work?
Sure does. I just oiled it.
Beautiful. Give it up, baby.
This is a secret boss and the tip of the Orange Oasis' pyramid. After doing nothing but teleport bread for 2 days straight, the twins fight us since apparently they've been expecting their bread to come back to life and haunt them. This boss is really goddamn silly, in the best way possible. They just keep summoning bread!
We got bread on deck, bread on the floor.
And they won't stop it. You kill them? Well damn, just bake some more. Oh, they got hurt? Just cook something for each other. I can't be mad since I've been doing that since hour 1. Speaking of these chefs, look! It's the Maverick's older siblings! Or Mari and Hiro since they worked at a bakery for Sunny's violin, but like, that's breaking the stretchy rubber band. And as the fight progresses, they get sadder and sadder as they realize their entire life has just been baking bread and it'll probably be that way forever, which in turn just bumps up their defense by ridiculous margins. Which, to shorten it down, don't play games with these chefs. They'll get too much bread if you don't stop them, which will leave you toast. Speaking of ridiculous, this goddamn track. Ready, Steady, Go is just, God, it's just my jam. Oh, fuck you, Tony. Oh, that was terrible.
I thought my jokes were bad.
It genuinely got me grooving, getting up from my chair to just... Oh, it's over? After we beat them, we convince them to leave and explore the world. Hopefully they'll enjoy whatever they find out in this vast fake world of ours.
And I ain't on anything. I'm not good for it. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Are you prepared for this moment? Are you prepared for this moment? Are you prepared for this moment?
At a very high, border on A territory is Orange Oasis and B. This area has some goddamn amazing tracks and some of the harder fights in the game, like these stupid ass raps. Yeah, think about the Lenny's rabbit. And the fun, funky fight at the UNBREAD twins. But why isn't it in B? Well, that's kind of it. I know I'm spoiled for choice with areas like Sweetheart Castle with how much more there is to do, but I don't know. If I could refight the twins, it'd be more content. But anyways, Orange Oasis is a nice and pleasant B.
Something just happened.
Well, it's time again. Let's go back to Black Space. In Black Space, there ain't nothing new, but there's a few extra things I didn't put originally.
Done, skin boy! Done, skin boy! Done, skin boy!
And also a dev room. It has the grades of people who worked on the game with some dialogue go with it. My favorite's Kairu. At the church, I once said we could finally save Basil. We couldn't then since we knew that wasn't Basil, and Omori knew that if he did save him, it would only ruin Headspace with its weakening power over Sunny. But this is Sunny's dream. Omori's dream. We can do anything we want. Stranger is tired of fighting for Sunny. He realizes that he's given up on salvation for himself, that he left Basil with no intention of going back. So he shares his consuming guilt. Not only will something always be behind Sunny, guilt will always follow him, but now it will consume him alive. He will never escape it now. Sunny wakes up in red space, and the only thing he can think of is how he can't do it. He gets nauseous from fear, he starts stumbling, unsure of how to save himself, and he falls on the steps to Omori. And Omori leaves his throne. He leaves to deal with Stranger. To remove him completely, he will not interfere with his perfect world anymore. As Omori wakes up, we see that he's fallen down the stairs. But Basil's here now. We saved him. And now the Red Hands guide us over black space. Here's the sky. Far, far away from all of it. Far above it. It can't hurt you here. Walk past black space. Walk past it all. There's no reason to look down or look back at any of it. Because now, we have Omori and Basil again. And we're safe like this. We can play as long as we want, have fun together, take pictures together, hang out with Mari, all we want. And as we approach neighbor's room, we hear a song, playing forever. It's twisted, it wants to sound innocent but fails in every way, and we hear it. The melody for the duet Mari and Sunny were supposed to play. No matter what, that duet would be played, even if it wasn't by Sunny. We see everyone asleep. Even this childlike interpretation of a safe haven, I feel more defenseless than ever. More scared than ever. Not even Mari saying she'll protect us helps.
Sleep, little one. You are safe with me.
And as Sunny is completely destroyed from his mind, Omori sleeps. He sleeps in the dream that he was made in and completely takes over Sunny. Waking up, we have more chores to do. We can find a few books and toys that pertain to people in Headspace like A Kid and His Kite, a tofu book, Hungry Humphrey, and more. I wonder what the day is like. Hopefully Hiro helps Aubrey and he becomes friends with him. I like to think he would help her. I wonder why Hiro doesn't try to get Sunny.
Okay,
maybe Cal told him how it wouldn't work since he tried it.
3.
Basil's probably... I don't want to think about Basil. As we finish, I decided to check the mirror, and Sunny is no longer here. Just a perpetual 12-year-old Omori. A monster within a self-perceived monster. We decided to go back to Headspace. As the light bulb of repression glows dimly again, we return to white space. After we learn red hands, we leave, and hear the first signs in the game again. A card game again, ruined by a very excited girl running to Omori. One new dialogue is here though. I still adore Kel, he's so silly, even in a fabricated existence. As we leave with a balance of 6,000 clams, we hear the same dialogue as we heard all that time ago. Aubrey and Kel arguing, Mari teasing Hiro and praising Basil's photos, and some lines of dialogue that are just a salted knife twisted into my gut. Basil gives us his flower crown with some more painful dialogue. Why does it hurt? We were always there for him. We were looking for him non-stop and saved him. We saved Basil and took him home. So why does it all feel wrong? Mara says it best though. We have nothing to do, nothing to worry over, nothing stopping us. Just the world being our oyster. Since we never went outside and never dared to confront the truth of Mari, Sunny became a recluse. He became a true Hikikomori. Hikikomori is a syndrome coined from Japan for people with severe social withdrawal. Yeah, fun fact, Omori means severe weight or burden in Japanese. The piano was a burn on Mari and Sunny both, without Mari was so obsessed with being perfect at the song she played on there, which led to her being angrier over time with things involved with it. And Sunny because... holy snackies. Because Sunny wanted to join her, led to Mari pushing him a bit more than he could go. Was he really trying his hardest, or was Mari too overbearing? On top of that, the burn that is Omori, aka the inner demons. I already talked about this. But now there are no burdens. No problems anywhere we can see. So let's explore this wide world of ours, and see what lies beyond in Omori's mind. We can go back to Otherworld and go into Space Pirate's base to find Pigbeard, the granddaddy of pirating the stars.
There be treasure!
He came to find the captain after a messy divorce, but to no luck. Since he can't find him and neither can his crew, we still have to find him with the only lead we have being a pair of batteries. Just so happens that I remember where they go. Earlier I mentioned the snow-covered... Wait, hold on. Did I mention this area?
A few minutes later.
Oh well, I guess I didn't mention the area. Okay, so this snow-laden area is just where you can fish and get snow cones.
Snow cone.
Yeah, I'm gonna get me a big one. Ooh, I'm gonna get me a big one. Go to the right, to the left. Reel it in, reel it in. Gonna get me a big one. I'm gonna get me a big one.
This one's huge.
Next to the pond is a redundant igloo. But why? Next to the cooler is a fish with dead batteries, so we charge him back up and... Get me out. Get me out. Get me out of here. Get me out of here.
I need some mad titties right now.
Under the igloo is another ritual circle. This one lets you teleport around. Oh, hello, G-Key. Up the ladder is... Oh god. Oh god, get me out of here. Outside the igloo is a vast white field. Snow pure as the sky goes as far as you can see. And you are welcomed to the Snow Globe Mountain. I know the scroll down isn't finished, but good god, how big is this mountain if it takes 20 seconds to scroll down from the top? Snow Globe Mountain is one of 2 areas you can access only while in the Hikikomori route. An area filled with ice caves, nice views, and warm memories. There's a good many winter-related memories around the mountain. I did say winter was the best month after all, and the memories it makes are warmer than any fireplace. Wait, did I put that in the video?
It's a little chilly up here for me. Oh. Shit. Is she talking about me?
As we progress forward through these puzzles, we make it cliffside again, and encounter the scariest non-something related enemy in the game. Snow Angels look creepy, sound creepy, and for whatever reason don't have the area's fight theme play. They remove emotions. I feel judged just looking at one. Oh yeah, the theme for this area is called White Surf Style 6. It's just cold and energetic sounding. I don't have much to say, it's an alright track, but I'd be remiss not to include it somehow. But the other tracks for this area, I really like. Remember to be patient. It's so warm sounding. The sounds of entertaining yourself in a stopped car, sliding down a hill, or just looking at the snow outside in the warmth of your home. It feels so wholesome. And the illusion is broken once I saw the angels and I got reminded of something that we did. Once we see the angels, the mountain ahead has the theme Cold. It's a leitmotif for trees. The trees are snowed over. It's freezing. You're safe here, but also empty. There's nothing to fear here. You have your friends and family, but there's also nothing to love. It's just a very elaborate illusion. But you'll just delude yourself into believing this is reality. This is reality, right? Climb more this mountain, we eventually make it to the top, and see the ex-husband himself. This is Space ex-husband, and he is a goddamn beefcake. Now you can try to fight him normally, but it'll end up like... That divorcee don't lie, he cold like ice. Space ex-husband is a goddamn good fight. You cannot attack him unless you exploit his emotions. We've been doing the song and dance 3 times now where the boss gets a certain emotion and never switches off of it. But what if it's flipped around? Space X has no emotions, not a single one. But he has memories of the good and bad times. The single day of him and Sweetheart as a married couple, where they kissed on their wedding day. The days he spent alone sobbing, when he threw away their mixtape. The times when Sweetheart would horrifically abuse him, when she would throw his things across the room. And we can exploit them. A happy memory? Encourage it. Make him feel again, and make him feel pain. Put the hurt on even when he shares his emotion as he sings it in a really goofy way. What the fuck? You know, his eyes look really familiar. Blocking out emotions from a passing of a loved one. Oh wait, I've seen this one before. But not in the way you're thinking. Yes, Omori will be brought up, but look at Space X's face. Kind of squint your eyes, think about Sweetheart being Mari, and what? He vaguely looks like Hiro? Now, especially obviously, but I'd gather the worst aspects of Hiro and Mari, both people Sunny looked up to a lot, are represented here in the characters that Sunny loved reading and watching growing up. Hiro being put in as his most trusting parts, and what I assume the little of Hiro Sunny saw before he came to shut-in. We know he went to school, or at least it's implied through a later scene after Mari passed for a short amount of time. Maybe Kel told Sunny in a worrying tone about Hiro. Space Boyfriend is a person who is far too forgiving, even for someone like Sweetheart, and pins the problems of everything on himself. And when his Sweetheart left him, he became irrational and had outbursts. Now we know Hiro as someone who will give anyone a second chance with compassion nobody can match. He said he should have been there for Sunny and feels guilty about not trying to help during that struggling period, even when he himself was still reeling from the loss of Mari. And when Mari left Hiro, he became an empty ball of tears and regret. And as Hiro was neglecting the outside world and sank deeper and deeper, Space X sunk to the bottom. He tried to stop feeling altogether. But you can reel him back in. Remind them of their Sweetheart. Remind them of the reason they feel nothing so they can feel something. But that's all Stretch Series. For all I know, it could be representative of how Sunny and Space Boy's themes are related to him. Space X's theme is both amazing on its own and is also a great semblance for Sunny himself. It's like the Space Boy's first theme those days ago, but colder, emptier, weathered. The song sounds slower with less power behind it. Yes, it still charges a bit, but there isn't any energy, no effort. Space X just gives up. He's almost telling you that you cannot go back. Sunny comes in with the titles of the song. You are wrong, go back, as in how Omori has reset Headspace again. He's doing the wrong thing. You hear the song shortly before making a choice that changes everyone's fate. Sunny will wake up and be offered the choice of going outside. He needs to go back to his friends. Spaceboy dated Sweetheart and went on adventures with her, exploring the stars, while Sunny went inside of Headspace exploring his fictional adventures. Sweetheart breaking up with Spaceboy? I offer you Headspace rejecting Sunny's presence after Omori is made. He has no place here. Spaceboy develops an alter ego after his breakup that's violent and angry. Must I play the clip of Omori killing Basil again? After one final attempt to gain Sweetheart again, Spaceboy becomes cold, emotionless person atop this mountain. Omori is emotionless and, well, we saw that reflection of the now true self. Spaceboy returned to his senses, Sunny going outside and confronting reality. But Spaceboy went back to Sweetheart. Yes he did. Headspace is a tempting offer with no immediately apparent downsides. Sunny had 2 options, and on this route, he succumbed to Omori in the temptation of Headspace having everybody together still. But the difference is that in Sunny's route, he made the choice to go back. In Omori's route, he cannot. It's too late. He cannot go back. Also, a small detail which is cute is how high up this fight is. It's not immediately apparent, but do you remember another fight way up high? Maybe a certain favorite fight of mine taking place in a hospital room? God damn, why does Spaceboy have the layers of an onion? After we beat Spaceboy, oh look, he said the thing. Hiro tells him to stop worrying over Sweetheart and to let her go. He tells him that he still has his crew and all. It's just driving a salty knife in my stomach at this point, man. Take this. I won't be needing it anymore. Oh. It's day 304. Or I think it is. I've been looking around this wasteland for as far as I can remember. I don't even remember time before it. I just know that this key has to be out here, or this will all be for naught. I don't know where it could be though. I've searched every inch of this area. Oh hey, here's the Y key. Making our way back to the Captain Spacewaste's house, we see how his arc ends. After getting a stern talking to by his dad, he reminds him about his crew and to never change his name again. Something Sunny can never do now.
Are you prepared for this moment? Are you prepared for this moment? Are you prepared for this moment? Are you?
If I were to rank Snow Globe Mountain, it'd be an easy A. It's short on content, but that's it. Everything else is a net positive. The mood, the atmosphere, and winter theme is just goddamn amazing. I adore it all. Even without the amazing fights with Space ex-husband, this area is just a mood. It's fun doing these slime puzzles and reading memories of a past that no longer exists. It's damn terrifying wandering the vast open expanses of snow and being chased by snow angels, and it's so invigorating fighting Space ex-husband with an amazing theme. While we're here, we can find Pluto visiting his old home again, talking to the Earth. The Earth says that they've seen us grow strong and wishes to fight us, with Pluto being more than happy to finish our last brawl. How can you make Pluto even better? The theme's the same and the only change added is the addition of the Earth. We're much stronger than both of them combined. So what does he do that impresses me? If you thought Pluto had shown his full card, then you'd be a fool. He suplexes the entire Earth. Screw a spirit ball, just use the entire damn rock itself. Also, he charges an entire meteor show or something, but like, I am over leveled is an understatement. I didn't even see his final attack. Pluto says something we've known for a while. The student has far surpassed his teacher. And he says a surprisingly deep sentence. Reminder, Pluto's the best goddamn thing in Headspace, which is funny, since he removes time walking around with your friends, which as we know, Omori does not rock with. God, Pluto is a rebel to the end. Well, since we need all black keys for a secret surprise, we head back to the last resort. This was a secret surprise! The piss pool! That's a surprise I mentioned like 2 hours ago! Okay, onwards and upwards as they say. And kind of downwards to Sweetheart's Castle. And we go really downwards as we go into the Lost Library. We still have fears in the back of our mind. Let's wipe them out. We can fight all three of our fears to gain their power. We're to face them so we remain neutral to the horrors while our friends are scared. This is a shit Omori don't want you to see! Release me! Acrophobia gives you 10 turns till you plummet to your death, but it doesn't matter. We can persist past them. Arachnophobia will crawl and bite everyone, but it doesn't matter. We can persist past them. Thalassophobia can whisk you away and force you in every direction, but it doesn't matter. We can persist past them because we have our friends, and they give us strength beyond our imagination. And our fears give some of the strongest skills for Omori. Do a ton of damage and leave them reeling with a massive debuff, whether it's speed, damage, or defense decrease. Now we can do a godly run and gun.
Our next letter is... Anthrax! Anthrax?
Since we're here, we can take the Castle Keeper's offer now. Sweetheart definitely doesn't need it anymore since she ain't coming back. So we take control and turn the castle into our personal domain. The air feels nice here. Sunny always wanted to go back, to have his normal life again. I guess this is an idea of what it'd be like. But we had to leave sometime. We did have a party to attend. we really cause an uproar here. I wonder what Mr. Jawsum's up to. Looks like the only thing that's up is how tall the building is, and stocks are so low it's almost reaching the table. Money's going down and Jawsum is thinking he ain't cut out for this life. He got other means to make money thankfully, but he gives up at the last resort.
Good. My time has come. You must continue your journey without me.
What are you? What?
Only one thing he can do now. It's vacation time! Now Hiro gets his very own family business. A big ass picture of himself is included for free, so he's really getting a deal here. Long live Hiro! Hopefully the power won't go to his head. Look, he can even do the snap. And the evil chuckle. And the evil thoughts and working conditions. We have to stop him now. Bossman Hiro is simple. Can you beat way cooler Jawsum without Hiro? He offers deceptively tempting deals, and he looks really damn hard. I say looks since this is console exclusive content. I didn't mod my game. Damn you, exclusivity! Hiro runs mad with capitalist thoughts and he's here to make a deal. You don't even need to fight the guards like with Jawsum. Money will be found on the floor alongside Hiro since if I don't need to stop the guards, then why would I? After a good few whacks from Hikkomori, Hiro returns to his senses without remembering a thing he did. Bet you feel real happy, Hiro, being a villain for the day. Okay, Tony, put a really awesome transition here. As we talk to Humphrey, he smells a rather large check on us, which lets us go back inside of him without the threat of being eaten alive. I came here for only one thing, though. The final key.
Bitch, did you crash my game? Did you just crash my game? Bitch game. Oh, hey, I'm back.
I think it's about time to show you that secret. At the end of the road is a creepy hitchhiker who takes us to a new place. The Abyss. Since we collected every key, we gain access to its secrets. A creepy area that only gets worse the farther we go down. The deeper well doesn't even compare to the depths of water. This place is all just caves here, and the caves fill with progressively more creepy creatures. It starts piling with skeletons. I'm sorry, what?
No, go back, go back.
But after a short time, we make it to the bottom, a special prison deep, deep down. And we see the wisest one. Abby is, or was, Sunny's imaginary friend, and she was banished here for what is most likely trying to get Sunny to forgive himself over Mari. She's a rather easy boss besides that though, especially considering our new imaginary friends are much stronger. Upon her defeat though, we're begged for mercy. In exchange for sparing Abby, our best friend, we get access to the strongest items in the game. I wish I had more to say about Abby, but she just doesn't have a lot to say. She used to remember the truth, but in her own words, but I cannot remember. But around Headspace, we have a plethora of new items. And we will need these items. In Humphrey, we can find Boss. After getting his ass beat, he found his calling in life, making a gauntlet. Boss's rush is simple. Fight every boss in the game with them being boosted in health and damage. It's not very good for a video, but it's great for a game. Can you beat the easy gauntlet with no breaks or healing between fights? Nothing much I can say about it. We've had the bosses again. I just sent an agenda to get my boy Space Boy's lick back and Sweetheart. Sorry, Donut. I'm not even angry over you right now. I bear no grudge against anyone. It's just that the world feels so wonderful right now. Throughout Headspace and Faraway, I alone am the cheerful one. The merit of having a technique that's passed down for generations is having a user's manual. The demerit is that information about the technique is easily leaked. You were a member of the Sweetheart clan, weren't you? That's why you knew so much about the Flex technique. However, even the Pluto clan, only a scant few know about this. Take Coffee and Flex, then smash together those two different expressions of infinity to create and push out imaginary mass. Imaginary technique. Run and gun. For our hard challenge, we award the best thing known to man. Mari's cookie. It's perfect. Speaking of, around Humphrey we can find Sweetheart clones. Roboheart will be in a random chamber and I feel horrible, God. Why did I kill her? She's so sweet. Miyahara will be in the lab she was made in, and I couldn't do it. I love her so much. And then there's Perfect Heart, teaching Sweetheart manners and how to do chores. But I came here for her. She's not perfect, and I'll prove it. Every game worth its salt needs a fight that have you on the edge of your seat. A fight to prove every bit of skill you've gathered through the game. A fight that'll make you lock in. She does intense damage, has an intense theme, and does intense emotion manipulation. And starts with a track that almost says that you will die and that this will just be another tee-hee time for her. Tee-hee time is powerful. The clashing of the solitary and scarily calm sprite of Perfect Heart versus this theme, its fast-paced breakcore ass theme making you tell yourself, I'm gonna die young. What a goddamn song to hype you up for your death. It's so good. The choir going off the entire time, almost like a funeral choir preparing you for your toaster grave. It genuinely just has me stop and go, the girl herself doesn't even play a single second. She genuinely had me tweaking my ass off. If you're happy now that you have enough speed to do this, please tell me you have enough speed. Ooh! This is terrifying. Oh my god! Yeah, dick, I don't regret a thing! Oh, that's dastardly. She'll start the fight with some small attacks that heal her juice while stealing from the victim. Or she'll spare someone. Yeah, look at this tomfoolery. The best part about this, I always got a really strong run and gun in, which puts her in phase 2. where she heals back up to full health and goes into what I call Angel Phase. She spams Angelic Wrath, which randomizes emotions and does 3/4 of your health every turn. And may God be merciful if you decide to inflict emotions on her, since if she has the emotion advantage...
Be right back, gotta go to hell now.
I don't even know what her problem against hero was, since I was screaming, I need a hero. And 99.9% of the time she told me here, no, I barely scraped by with this victory for my first run. Yeah, fun fact, you can't hear any of this fight because OBS stopped recording the audio. So I fought her again, just to prove our damn point. You are not perfect. I am. Give me everything.
Oh, I just realized I did a toastless run. Hell yeah.
Now that we're perfect, we've been Headspace. We've done everything we can do here. So let's do another boss rush. Going back to boss is a new option. Alongside new border. Welcome to the wonderful world of modding. See, I bitched about boss and hero not being fightable, but shortly after I finished recording all my footage, I realized that why shouldn't I just mod a little bit? The Omori mod changes how enemies work alongside new attacks for them, changes how skills work and cost, and adds a console exclusive content.
You thought you'd never see me again, didn't you? Well, too bad! I'm alive!
And there's one thing I have not tried yet. See, we make a good team, but you know what makes a better team? Knowing your teammates inside and out, their thoughts, dreams, and deepest feelings. Someone you've seen in every emotion, your best friend. The gang recommends that we have Basil try to fight and learn the battle. So after a bit of convincing and a little bit of tweaking with boss, Basil and Omori become the ultimate power team. If you thought Hero was good support, look at Basil. If he can support Omori through the thick and thin, he can support in battle like nobody's business. Coming in with his own version of red hands and skills that heal juice and health, this new part changes everything about gameplay. Basil has a special follow-up that adds emotion to both him. Basil has his own follow-up skills that add emotion to both him and Omori on top of an extra effect based on what emotion was chosen, which are healing, juicing, and damage boost. He can even become a third tier emotion like Manic or Furious because that's how close Basil is to Omori. And once we release energy, the God Emperor smiles in the poor and weak. He shines brightly with radiance and smites the unworthy while fully healing him and Omori. Aside from these changes, this is the same boss rush, but much harder. I assume. Yeah, let's talk about this line in the script again. Bosses are so much different now and actively react to what you do in Omori. Even Spaceboy does the attack I said he did earlier. Every phase! Sweetheart tells the debuffs to go piss off! Jawsum brute forces his employees' emotions to counter you! Pluto makes you afraid of him! So much change! Reminder, this is modded! If you play base game, this will not apply! And yet, even in a modded dream, Humphrey's still bad, if not worse.
I don't know how to feel about this.
That's a warning, it's about to get smelly! It's time for you all to get to my belly!
This belly needs a hero!
This dream needs a hero!
It starts off amazing with the first phase being skipped and the second phase not having 1 cryptillion health. But that third phase is just... God, every turn is healing with no attacking. You want to use a skill? Everybody's afraid. Suck my uvula, Humphrey says. Reminder, this was a 2-hour-long rush, and I died.
Why does he do almost half of my health every turn?
Just kidding. I wouldn't actually die in a fight in Omori. I wouldn't lose. That's just not my style. I never died while cheating twice. Who could do that? It's my dream. It's my world. I can do whatever I want. So anyways, Humphrey died while being a real pain in the caboose. And that's it. Basil's Rush is a fun new addition to Omori that what the hell are they doing there? So I may have lied. There are additional fights after Humphrey that make it so much harder than anything else in the game. Perfect can eat her heart out.
What did you just say to me, you heartless little shit?
On top of the hard-ass rush beforehand, we have to fight our party. And they don't play around. They will use every emotion and skill they have since they learn from the best. Kel flexes, gets happy, drinks espresso, and uses run and gun. And if footage online is anything to go by, yeah, thank God I was cheating. This boy can nuke. I better keep my ass in file save editor or I'm finished. Everyone using their skills is so goddamn cool. Aubrey was really pushing me with her defense piercing skills while I put my self-imposed limit of only regular attacking. And the theme is so damn good. Fight Your Friends is composed by Bowen and it's damn obvious. We hear a funky upbeat track with 4 main leitmotifs from them fight themes around Headspace. But by God, that My Time one is evil and twisted.
Oh shit, that's my time! That's my time!
I'm grooving, but Lord, I feel conflicted. And of course, the rush doesn't end. Mari is the final rush, and she doesn't attack. But I'm going for... Oh my god. Jesus. Oh my god. But I'm going 2 for 2 here. I'm beating her ass. Oh, I don't want to say that. Hey Basil, your vines are looking a bit on the ropes there. Mari just heals you. Her defense is 1 for 3. I love you. Her theme is a light remix of the picnic theme. Mari could never harm you. Mari loves you. Mari wouldn't deserve that. It's a windy day. You can't move. Basil's there next to you and the both of you are scared out of your minds. But you can't calm down. You can't focus. You can't persist. You're too afraid to move. Back at the hub, Basil says that fighting is fun, but he wouldn't want to join in on it anytime soon. And Mari knows that we saw something that irked us. God, just digging that knife in, huh? Well, we beat every challenge topside, but there's still more below. Let's go to black space again. Around Headspace, new ways to enter the original black space open again. Things like the elevator in Jawsum's office or touching the magic lamp 4 times.
Can I please go to black space?
No.
You can ignore it all you want, but black space creeps into Headspace slowly and slowly. But we don't need these entrances. We've already seen the first layer. I'm more interested in the second layer. Black Space 2. Black Space 2 is even more confusing and non-linear than the first layer. The wiki describes it as a Yume Nikki-esque area, which fits it damn near perfectly. Areas are confusing and seemingly have no apparent way to beat them aside from stabbing yourself. The areas feel unfinished and distorted, in a good way, not like in a Starfield way. And I don't know how to cover it all. It's confusing, weird, and at times really goddamn funny.
For seconds, the whole island will catch on fire due to the sun's intense heat. While engulfed by the fire, Omori can either stab himself or escape, or talk to the crab, and interact with the crab afterwards reveals that it's dying. What? Crab is dying. Staying in the fire will slowly drain Omori's HP at a rate of 1 per second until it depletes, killing him. This is the only way you can achieve a game over in black space.
And I know it's evil, I know you hate to hear it, but I'm covering highlights of the area for 2 reasons. A, if you got this far in the video, then chances are you're interested in playing or watching Omori content like the good amount of videos going on in the depths of Black Space 2, or a video on the backstory of Omori's development. You know how ironic it is that Omori started as a comic, became a game, and then became a manga? And reason B, there genuinely isn't a lot of explanation for these areas, like, what the hell is this? My friend Jammy had an amazing way to describe black space which fits the second layer perfectly. If it went inside my head, there'd probably be a room filled with the number 40 because I remember in middle school, I guess the only number that was spelled in alphabetical order is 40, and the teacher said I was right, and I just remember that for some reason now. So to make it short, I'm highlighting black space 2. There are plenty of people who can explain it way better than me, or you can just find the stuff yourself. So let's start with an ocean. And someone turning on their PS4. Seriously, why are you this loud? You're running YouTube! Downfall, Diddy! Lost at Sea is a never-ending sea with a well in the middle that leads to 2 beds. Sunny's a movable bed, the bed that remained, and Mari's bed, the one that was removed. Under the bed are black keys that spell I'm sorry. Deep down, Sunny is still a kid. He never grew up like a normal kid, and this is all he could say about Mari. Way deep down at the bottom of his brain. There's also a Yume Nikki reference here in the Haunted Tree's hanging maze.
Too bad you're stupid enough to not solve it.
Bitch, tell me where I'm going then.
Okay.
See? Don't talk to me, ho.
He's got the maze
Fuck.
memorized.
Yeah, keep your gay mouth shut, boy.
Don't talk to me, ho!
Yeah, you are definitely gonna put that in the shame clip.
It really creeps me out since being near the bridge turns into Mari. I hate this area, it gets my ass far too much. The Lost Forest has a constant loop of little somethings being run over by a minecart with a pond filled with stories. Small things and details of what Sunny saw after Mari passed, alongside what he did. Sunny was stressed out for days after Mari and was genuinely freaking out and losing his mind. I know it's obvious, but reading the exact things that happen are rough. There's a black playground with the most well-written character in the game. Woo! Also, our friends will walk away from us in a room here. Screw them, I guess I don't get to play on the slide. On the Wither Vein Islands are friends. Well, distorted versions of themselves. What a handsome lad. We can't touch him without. There's a repeating room here though, and it gets really dark the farther we go into it. Oh, hi Mom. You've seen better days. At the end is Mari, bloated beyond humanity. Where the hell did this thought come from? The looping force is definitely odd. Hi Kel, damn! He's going too powerful with the running gun. The force is a classroom. With faceless figures watching us. School must be terrible. Kel's desk isn't bad though. Behind the board's another letter. No anthrax this time. Well, I guess Omori has a date with Aubrey. And Aubrey. And also Aubrey. Jesus, how many Aubreys do you know? Well, Omori can't date all of them, so they can do the only sensible thing here. Death battle! What a whack-ass dream.
Congratulations, you won! I know what you did!
Oh, there's a radio with some catchy tunes here. Morse code? It's... okay, Time to... Yes, recycle. God damn it. Recycling a concept from Headspace. Something that Omori does anytime he restarts Headspace. Recycle it all and reset. I guess the Morse code doesn't lie. Without recycling, you are nothing. Cloud Walkway is probably the weirdest and yet funniest area.
What does this mean?
Even Pluto's here. He ain't feeling himself though. Mom's voice also echoes through a box. Well, toys always had some for us, so I'd garner we can lure them out and see what's in there. We've traveled far and wide. We've seen 4 spaces, white, head, black, and red space. But we were never prepared for money space! Only Kel's allowed here. This is where he puts all the money he borrows. He won't mind if I borrow a few. I'm always hungry anyways. Headspace is only so limited, and so is black space. Mari will always follow us, and he will always be Omori. In the piano room is... well, there's nothing. There was never anything here, it was just an empty room. Walking out is a monster. He must have done something horrible. We should sleep. We're moving away tomorrow after all. Waking up, Mom says she's outside. Around the house, our Moo is grabbing our things, and it feels mocking hearing what they have to say. As we walk outside of Mom's car, Mari follows us, and we drive away. From everything. From Kel, Hiro, Aubrey, Basil, and Mari. Every memory laid to rest and forgotten. And a new file is added to our game. Something will always be behind you. This is a neutral ending. The ending you get for never facing the truth, or never confronting Basil at the sleepover. If you slept instead of talking to Basil, you'll wake up to see everyone horrified and distraught. Aubrey feels sorry and guilty about Basil. Kel can't understand why this is happening. And Hiro tries to help Sunny. Sunny can't process what's happening. All he can see is something coming out of Basil. At home, Sunny can make a slight change to the ending. Either he can do the neutral ending, or he can grab the knife and use stab. And he can never wake up again as Mom tries to call him to go outside. It's a depressing ending, the original 6 being reduced to 3, and hopefully never going farther than that, horrifically scarring the final 3 for the rest of their lives, even more. But that's not reality. We know the truth, the canon. Omori loses, Sunny and Basil are set free, and everyone knows the truth. The bad morning isn't real. It's a horrifying thought, but it's just that, a thought, a what if. Fiction. We can confidently say that I'll carry on and say good morning. Around 7 or 8 hours ago, depending on how long this part is, I said that I loved Omori from the bottom of my heart, and I hope I've proven that love here. This was never going to be the ultimate retrospective or something, but just a video where I got to do something I've always wanted to do. Make a long form video and talk excessively about Omori. And here we are. Omori is a game about the two paths of trauma, confrontation and repression, and the consequences of both actions. You can repress it all you want, and it'll work. You'll be left alone on a mountain you made far away from the troubles of it all. You'll be safer in your white space, but you'll push everything away. And the mountain you made is cold, fake, and lonely. You can try, but this isn't reality. Omori couldn't replicate his friends he once knew, never perfectly capturing Hiro and his wittiness, Kel's undying spirit to help, or Aubrey's stubbornness and her adoration for her friends. It may have been close, but that was the closest he could get. It wouldn't matter how close he got anyway, since he would have to reset headspace, killing and recycling his friends, removing the flower boy and changing him and Mari so much to the point that they barely resemble who they might have once been, like when he changed the piano to be about him and not Mari once he took over Sunny's mind. And this cycle would repeat every time Black Space and the Truth's secret crept into Headspace as they got more and more ruined. Or, Sunny could confront the truth and see the world for what it is. Troubles never cease to exist, so why try to act like it all disappeared? Confronting the truth is all you can do. Accepting what he did and the fact that Mari, his beloved sister, is truly gone. Accepting that it was his accidental fault, and seeing his friends. Without Sunny's intervention, Basil would have been left for dead alone as the rest of the gang drifted even further apart. Ari would have become angrier and angrier. Kel probably would start slipping from his happier self, and Hiro would try to do what Kel did and keep everyone together while most likely failing due to college and other reasons. Confronting the truth is hard, but it's the first step on the right path. The first step to lifting a grand weight off your shoulders. The first step to having your guilt quit following you. And Sunny chose it. It may have been the most difficult thing he will ever do in his life, but he pulled through, and I'd bet Mari would be quite literally over the moon for him. Omori is also a game that has yanked my heart out of my chest and stomped it blue with its story. The game has brought every emotion in me. Every small detail hinting about Mari's death stabbed me alongside every time Kel would lend out his hand to high-five Sunny. It would just make me feel so warm and sometimes warmly grossed out. I laughed at all the stupid things Kel would say, cringed and kinda looked up at Hiro playing his charm, and giggled again at Aubrey's hard-headedness and failed attempts at a confession with Omori, then slightly weirded out when I realized this was just a weird fan. I felt nervousness and an immediately swell of relief and joy as Sunny got together everything he had to open the door for Kel. I felt scared and repulsed as I slowly pieced more pieces together about the truth of Mari. I felt a melancholic warmth as Sunny described his friends and how he'll miss them. Sunny will describe his friends and reminisce on his friends, by the way, if you look at them sleeping. I felt the saddest and yet happiest tears as Sunny forgave himself and let the horrible guilt of 4 years free from him and Basil. I felt annoyed every time I had to play Humphrey, like seriously, screw that asshole of a whale. We were this close to being able to skip him. Omori is the only game that can make me feel like that. It has a story that I can only hope to explain in a way that shows how good it is. I can pray, but maybe this will convince someone to play the game. I mean, I had the passion to make this long ass video, like, look at how long the video is. No, look at how long I've worked in this. 2.5 years. You understand the shame I feel for those who witnessed the first iteration of this video? Dart GS, I feel so sorry for you, man. Who paid you to comment this?
Omori is a quiet and shy character who stands out in the group, being the only person in black and white, not vibrant hues the rest have.
Anyways, to close things off, thank you. Thank you to everyone who stayed around to hear me ramble on about Omori, to those who joined the Discord, and to those who just helped make this video a reality. You could never know how much I appreciate you all. And thanks to Omocat and the team for making this, since we wouldn't be here without them. But seriously, some of the older trailers had some really badass stuff in art styles in it. Why did we cut that out? Except that one, we can cut that one out. So wherever you are, whatever time it is, good morning and good night. Something 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 something. Yes, I made it.